Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, you're welcome. But if you've been here with us already, stick and stay. There's more coming up. Be right back. You're welcome. My name is Charles, as your friend who want to learn and share my thoughts with you. Today, I want us to look at something very brief that I've witnessed and also studied in my course of life. There are many instances where situations happen in our life and then we take it to the next level. What do I mean? Sometimes events happen in actuality once, but can happen over and over again in our mind. For instance, a lady who has, or a guy who has been through a heartbreak or has been disappointed by a loved one, sometimes gives up in love. And when you question them why they have given up or they don't want to go into a relationship or they are still in the same relationship but do not love again, probably they've made a commitment that I'm going to stay with you for the rest of my life, and then not being able to do that will mean that they've breached a contract or they've breached a trust they have created. So even though there's no love because of an action of a partner, they want to stick and stay because of probably want to just appease the other partner for not breaking the agreement that I'm going to be with you for the rest of my life. Why this usually happens is this: when you are heartbroken once and then you want to move on, there's one thing you have to know. The event probably will happen just once, but our body can be programmed to know that this thing have happened a million times. How does this happen? Whenever you are in any state of mind at a particular moment, being happy or sad or being disappointed or whatever probably you're going through, there is always a secretion of a particular hormone or a chemical composition of your blood that informs the body that something is going on. Now, when that thing is going on and then your body knows that this particular hormone has been secreted, there will always come a time where you sit back and then when you reflect on the same situation, the same chemicals that were secreted during the particular event, the actual event where you were hurt, happens again in your body. I want to explain this. When you have had a heartbreak, it can be just once, but to your body, it can happen to it a million times. And remember, when you have an encounter with something and then it makes you afraid, whenever you sit to think about that thing again, you get horrified, don't you? When you get horrified, it is just a chemical rush that has been secreted to produce these goosebumps and other things that makes you terrified. So whenever you are in probably a situation and then you come out of those situations and you sit back and you go through the same thing in your mind, trust me, the body or the chemical composition does not know a real thing and an imaginary situation. So what happens is this: the same amount of hormones will be secreted and then you suffer the consequences of that particular thing that actually happened maybe a year back. So you see people who are still young, maybe 25, 26, and then they are so bitter about life and how fair love has been. I'm not downplaying your emotions, but what I want to tell you is this: sometimes it is not the actual event that happens, but the questions you ask when you're lying in your bed alone. Why does he have to do this to me after all that I've done? When you do this and you get angry in your bed, your body, which is the subconscious mind, does not know actually that this is an imagined thing. They think it is the real thing that is going on. And whatever you program your body to hate, it will hate for the rest of its life. So for instance, our body have been trained to do some activities and we don't even need to think about it before we do it. So whenever you have a heartbreak and you want to love again, one thing I want to know is this: you have to know how to bring back the situation real, imagine it, and instead of activating those particular hormones that usually comes with it, that brings the hatred, that brings the mistrust, just probably laugh at the situation. Just fake it and laugh. Trust me, when you do this, it breaks the chain of the pattern that whenever you think about it, you get angry. When you fake a laugh or when you fake a smile to that particular situation, the chain or the chemical rush start breaking piece by piece. And before you realize it, the same situation will not get you mad as it used to be. So if you are heartbroken today, I know that probably you think I don't know your situation. Yes, but sometimes your situation actually does not warrant the attention it is receiving, or does not warrant the suffering you're going through. Why am I saying this? You had a heartbreak once, but it is possible to relive that situation a million times in your mind. And whenever you do that, your body suffers the same thing. So you ask yourself that, do I want to move on in life? People talk about ladies are bad, guys are bad. That's true. But trust me, you and I have always been meant for each other. You will not go for a different species apart from a human being, which is a guy or a lady. So learn how to deal with these situations in order to be able to move forward and trust in love again. I hope this has been helpful, and let's meet on the other side. All right, thank you for the journey with us today. We are happy for your time. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do subscribe and then hit the notification button so that when you come next time, you will get the opportunity to share with us your thoughts as well. Until we meet again.